Hello, Saber fans. This is VFR Pilot coming at you with a video about the Ultimate Works Fallen Order. And if you look at it, it looks very nice, very game accurate. This particular hilt is not weathered, and it does look a little plain. However, I'm a big fan of honest wear, and I'm going to just continue to handle the saber and use it and let it just patina and weather it itself. That's how I like to use my stuff, and that's the kind of weathering I prefer, is honest wear. So that's what I'm going to do with this saber. A couple surprises with it. I was expecting it to come with the Asteria 2.0 soundboard. It did come with the 2.5, so very cool. It works the same way, removable chassis. And with these NeoPixel blades, it's extremely important, in my opinion, to have the ability to change your battery out quickly, because they do use a lot of juice. So that was a nice thing that I didn't expect, is for it to come with the 2.5 soundboard. Same removable chassis. What's interesting too is this pommel. This pommel actually goes way up into the hilt. And it is loud. It's a lot louder than my Boars 2.0. Came with the same file system. Very, very similar. So I have this set up exactly like my Boars. The other cool thing is it came with this really awesome blade plug. Very cool. One of the nicer blade plugs. I wasn't expecting it. It's got a little copper piece in the middle. And again, one of the beautiful things about this saber is that it does have a simple LED system. So if you're not running the NeoPixel blade, you can still have a normal blade plug in it and see your blade colors, which is really cool. It's a nice feature. It also came with this kind of nifty little stand. I haven't set that up. Probably not going to use it, but I do appreciate it nonetheless. So let's get back to the saber. Let's just run through some of the fonts and some of my setup. This button's interesting. I didn't think I was going to like it much. I thought it was going to get snagged, etc. But it's on a kind of a spring system. Kind of swivels a little bit. And it works just fine. There's the secondary button. I would prefer that it would have been recessed, kind of like the Boars, but this one works fine too. It's tactile, so that's all that matters. The knurling here is pretty cool. It's really nice. Really grippy. And this is a very, very well balanced saber. I mean, spinning this is awesome. So let's just fire it up and go through a few fonts.
All systems nominal.
So there's one of my custom system fonts. That's right to bank 1, which is Vader. And there's our smooth swing. It also has 2 very little blade retention screws here and here. They seem to be smaller than your typical blade retention screws, but there's 2 of them.
Young Ray.
And let's go ahead and change this to a different color.
Color switch. Color switch.
Pushing both buttons at the same time.
Color switch.
And we're gonna go
Switch.
with the Sentinel Yellow. Kind of looks green, but it's yellow with my eyes. The camera is not doing a very good job.
Color switch. Color switch. switch. Color 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 switch.
There it is. That looks pretty cool.
If you will not turn to the dark side, then perhaps she will.
There's your music file, which I've added from one of the original soundtracks. All right, let's go to a Kylo Ren font.
Young Rey. I'll show you the dark side.
There's my flame effect. Smooth swing. I love that it's unhinged by GCS. Nice stab. Tip drag. Really cool. Then let's go down to more of my classical fonts.
Young Rey.
Let's see a Mace Windu font.
If you will not turn to the dark side, then perhaps she will. This party's over.
This party's over. And let's get to purple.
Color switch. Color
Sometimes pushing both the buttons can be a little tricky.
Color switch. Color switch. Color switch. Color switch.
There's one, but I like the other one better.
Color switch. Color switch.
This one. Nice smooth swing. And let's go to Hoth. Now this I like to make my Arctic Blue blade. And again, let's get to the appropriate color.
Color switch. Color switch. Color switch. Color switch.
As you can see, it is kind of tricky hitting both those buttons. Sometimes it's recognizing it as laser blocks. Very cool. And let's go to an Obi-Wan Kenobi font,
Hello there.
the Negotiator. And let's go to the appropriate blue.
Color switch.
That one's good, but I like the other blue better. And they do supply 2 sets of each color,
Switch. Color switch.
with different flash colors and effect colors. I really like that one. Works for me. And this is a font by Fours, the Negotiator. Alright, and let's go to the last of my classic fonts, Daddy Issues, which is, of course, a Luke Skywalker font.
I can't kill my own father.
And let's get it to the appropriate green.
Color switch. Color switch. Color switch. Color switch.
And that's the green that I prefer. Very cool.